welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, thank you so much for being here. Today's video is going to be on this smoky gold cut crease look. I used the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe to create this look, and I am in love. I love the way the eyes turned out. I love the way the lips turned out. Everything just worked out so well for me today, and I'm just like, I'm so excited. This is like a nice smoky but still precise, and this lip, like, when have I done a glossy purple lip? Like, I'm feeling myself right now. But anyway, I really hope you guys like it as much as I do, and if you do, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe if you are not subscribed already. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean up my brows using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. I'm going to drag that all the way down to my lids and use it as the primer for the rest of my eyeshadows. After that, I'm going to set it with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. So once my eyes have been primed and set with powder, I'm going to move on to the eyeshadows. For today's look, I'm going to be using this gorgeous eyeshadow palette that Jaclyn Hill created in collaboration with Morphe. The first color I'm going to pick up is the Hunts color, and I'm going to pick that up on a Morphe E27 brush. I'm going to blend this all through my crease and transition area, and oh my goodness, the shadows are super pigmented. Look at that color. I like barely dipped my brush into the powder and I was able to get so much pigmentation. So right off the bat, I am really excited. This is my first Morphe eyeshadow purchase. I don't own any other eyeshadows or palettes or anything like that from them. I do own a lot of their brushes, I just don't own any of their shadows. So I just thought, you know, the Jaclyn Hill palette was going to be a pretty good look for me in terms of dipping my toe into the Morphe eyeshadow world. I'm going to take that Hunts color a little bit higher on my brow bone than usual just to add some warmth in that area, and it makes it feel not so separated from the rest of the eye look. Next, I'm going to go in with the Morphe E17 brush, and I'm going to pick up the chip color. This is a nice rich brown color, and I'm going to blend that all through my crease area. And when I say crease, I actually mean slightly higher than my natural crease. If you have hooded eyes or if you have small lid space, you want to place your crease color a little higher. That way it's still visible even when you're looking straight ahead. I'm going to go back into that Morphe E27 brush, and I'm just going to buff those two colors together. Going back to the Morphe E36 brush, I'm going to pick up that chip color, and I'm going to deepen the crease even more. And then I'm going to go back with that Morphe E27 brush and just buff that color out. You always want to go in with a fluffy brush if you're doing something like a cut crease. That's what's really going to give you that nice blended, seamless, you know, transition from dark to light color. So it's really important to go back and forth either with a clean brush or one of the brushes that you used earlier, just to make sure that everything blends nicely into one another. With my super small detail brush, I'm going to pick up the Soda Pop color. This is like a deep dark brown on the cool side, and I'm going to use it to outline my crease. And again, I'm going to place that crease line slightly higher than my natural crease. And then with my Morphe E17 brush, I'm going to go ahead and buff that color out. And like I said earlier, this is what's going to give you that really nice gradient effect where your colors just naturally go from dark to light. It's really important to go in with a clean brush and just kind of buff the colors out, diffuse the colors out a little bit, and just make sure that they are nice and blended. And I'm just adding a bit more of that Hunts color just to make sure that it's nice and warm all through the crease and transition area. We don't want to lose the warmth just because we're adding some cooler browns into the mix, and it's helping me buff out everything else as well. All right, so I am liking the way that the crease is looking, so I'm gonna move on to the lid now. For the lid, I'm gonna go back to my trusty LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn, and I'm gonna take that on a flat brush, and I'm gonna use that to carve out my lid and sharpen up my crease area. And I'm basically going to place that concealer all over my lid right up onto the crease color. As I get closer to the crease, I'm going to switch to a smaller flat brush just to make sure that I really keep that area really sharp and precise, and I have a little bit more control as I get closer to the crease color. With another flat brush, I'm going to pick up this Queen color, which is a gorgeous golden color, and I'm going to place that all over the lid where I placed the concealer, all the way up to underneath my crease. I'm then going to give myself a wing using the NYC liquid eyeliner. Next, I'm going to go in with the Abyss color. That is the black color at the bottom of the palette right there. And I'm going to take that on a Morphe M156 brush, and I'm going to slowly begin to buff out the outer third of that wing that I just gave myself. Now with a Morphe M514 brush, I'm going to pick up that brown shadow we used earlier, that is the Soda Pop color, and I'm going to use it to buff out the wing liner going over the Abyss color that we just placed down. Next, I'm going to take my NYX Multitasker Mixing Medium along with a little bit of gold glitter, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques Detailer brush. We're going to place this glitter along the tops and along the outer third of our eyes and just the tiniest amount in our inner eye corner. We kind of want to leave the center of the lid a little bit bare. For the mixing medium, you want to take just a pea-sized amount of that mixing medium and just sort of glide it along where you're going to be placing the glitter. And then you want to immediately go over it with your gold glitter and just sort of gently press it into the skin. With a super small detail brush, I'm going to pick up the Soda Pop and Abyss color, and I'm going to use that to deepen the base of my crease. I'm now going in with my Morphe E36 brush and the chip color, and I'm just going to add a little bit more dimension to my crease. It just felt like I needed a little bit more darkness. Moving on to my lower lash line, I'm going to use my pencil brush, and I'm going to pick up the Soda Pop color, and I'm just going to drag that below my lashes along the outer third of my eye. I'm then going to go in with the same brush and the Hunts color, and I'm also going to use that to smoke out my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with that Morphe M514 brush, and I'm just going to blend those two colors together and smoke it out even more. I'm now going to place that Queen color that we used on our lid in my inner eye corner using the Morphe M156 brush. Using that same Real Techniques Detailer brush, I'm going to pick up some of the NYX Multitasker Mixing Medium as well as the glitter, and I'm going to place that in my inner eye corner as well. I just want to add a little bit of sparkle in that area. For mascara, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express Mascara, and I'm going to apply this to my top and bottom lashes. For lashes, I'm going to go in with the Cocoa Lashes in the Queen Bee style. These are probably my favorite lashes. They fit perfectly to my eyes. They're so easy to apply, and they give you such a nice fluttery eye look without being too overwhelming. I'm now going in with my Morphe M156 brush, and I'm adding a bit more of that Queen color to my inner eye corner. Alright, so now that the eyes are done, I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. I'm going to clean up under my eyes using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. I'm going to blend that out with a damp Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and then I'm going to set that with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Alright, so I'm going to dust off the excess powder. I'm going to contour my face, snatch these cheeks, and I'm going to use my Saharan Blush Volume 1. I'm going to take the Abbey color on a Real Techniques contour brush. I'm going to contour the hollows of my cheekbones, around the perimeter of my face, along my jawline, and a little bit down the sides of my nose. I'm then going to buff my face with my Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder in Milk Chocolate, just to tone down that contour a little bit. For bronzing and to add some warmth back into my face, I'm going to be using a new product. This was sent to me by Black Up. It looks so beautiful, and it is the number 5 color, and I'm going to take that on just my regular bronzing brush. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Nice warmth. Very pretty. I'm just placing this along my cheeks and the perimeter of my face. Okay, Okay, looking good, looking good. I'm going to go into my Saharan blush palette just because that's what I have out. I'm going to take this e.l.f. complexion brush and I'm gonna take Zane. To highlight my face, I'm going to go in with Zara from the Saharan blush palette. With my Morphe E19 brush, I'm going to pick up that Zara color and I'm going to highlight down the bridge of my nose. For lips, I'm first going to line my lips with my favorite lip liner at the moment. This is the Jordana lip liner in the color Mulberry Cream. I'm then going to go in with this Black Radiance Liquid Lip Color 6306A because it literally has no name on it. It's like a metallic pink kind of color. I don't know where this lip is going. Oh, the smell of this. Ugh. And then I'm going to go over with this Milani 3D Glitzy Glam Lip Gloss in the color Designer Label. I like it. I didn't think I was going to like this lip, but I actually do. I'm now going to set my face with my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, and that completes the look. So that's pretty much the look. I'm just going to fix my hair and change my shirt, and I'll be right back. Alright my loves, that completes this tutorial. I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe if you are not subscribed already. You should be subscribed, but if you're not, on the off chance that you are not subscribed, I'm just going to give you a beat. All you got to do is hit that red button down there, and if you're feeling froggy, you can go ahead and hit that bell button too so you get notified when I upload. So I'm just going to give you guys, my thoughts on the palette. This is actually my first Morphe palette. I don't own any other Morphe palette. I do have their brushes, but I don't own any shadows from them. The shadows are pretty pigmented. They're easy to work with, great to blend. I love the color, very comparable to some of the other palettes that I have. There's just a couple of colors in there that I felt like maybe they could have gone with something a little bit more punchy, like a bright yellow. But again, this is Jaclyn's palette. These are the colors that she likes and lives with. So that's really all there is to it. It is an all white palette and it is cardboard. It is not glossy. So right away, I know that it's going to get dirty. And I'm such a stickler for packaging. Like, I hate when my shadows get dirty on the inside or on the outside. I really do try to keep them pristine. So that's kind of a bummer. But aside from that, like, it already has stains on it. It does come with names on a separate card. And I just thought, since this was going to be a special edition eyeshadow palette, they might as well have put the names, right next to the shadow, because who's really going to be running around with this? Unless you're doing a tutorial, there's just really no need to have this. But hey, at least they have that going for them. But aside from that, I really enjoyed working with it. I love the look that I was able to create with it. It's like I haven't been this excited about an eyeshadow look in quite some time. So I really hope you guys like it as much as I do. If you do, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe if you were not subscribed already. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, show me some love. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have an amazing day.